One woman's battle against the state government. Margaret Carmody is the last woman standing at Trigg Beach, literally in the middle of the last three old beach houses, both on either side already swallowed up by the State Planning Commission. They've been trying to get Margaret's house for years, and now her house is sinking towards the Planning Commission property next door because of a dangerous retaining wall the government won't fix.
Oh, hi, come in. I can't open the door any further because the house is sliding away, so I'm sorry about this.
Margaret's owned the house for 54 years, but it's been a nightmare for the last 10. The City of Stirling demolished the house on the Trigg car park side years ago, before the State Planning Commission took it over. Now they're excavating that block right up to Margaret's boundary for a bigger car park, and she thinks it's dangerous because her house is already slipping away.
These are the doors. I should have had them here about 7 years ago, and these are the cracks.
The 60-year-old is worried she'll lose her house by sliding into the government-owned property on the other side. The government's retaining wall is slowly causing her house to sink. This is the problem right here. As you can see, the retaining wall is really quite flimsy, and with construction work going on next door right now, Margaret's worried her house is going to slip away. Margaret was promised more than 2 years ago by the government it would be fixed, but nothing's happened.
This is all sliding that way, northwards, because the retaining wall hasn't been built. John Day, the Minister for Planning, John Day gave them 2 years ago $140,000 to get this retaining wall in. It hasn't happened. They've just delayed. I think it's deliberate. They want me out of here. I'm not going.
Margaret also worries that vibrations from the current council work on the car park next door will cause her house to slip further into the other side. She says the council shouldn't have started the car park construction until the retaining wall was fixed. According to a structural engineer's report, vibrations during construction can have an impact on the building by consolidating the loose foundation material, resulting in possible damage of existing structures. So who's to blame? The local council or the state government? While the City of Stirling is responsible for extending the beach car park, Mayor Giovanni Italiano says Margaret's concerns are a matter for the state government. But a government spokesman says Margaret's concerns about the car park need to be addressed by the City of Stirling. The Department of Planning has now promised to make a decision in the next few weeks. But some locals aren't happy that extending the car park includes chopping down their favourite beachfront trees.
We're the trees. We thought such a shame to lose the trees, lose the shade, especially in a place down here. It's just a real shame.
Margaret's house was built in 1914. She had it heritage listed to stop the government getting her property too. The Heritage Council has allocated Margaret $80,000 to help fix her house, but she says she can't do any work while the house is so unstable. She can't even use her toilet or sink because they've stopped working.
The house is sliding away, everything's propped up. I can't get anything done until the boundary wall is retained properly.
Montana Arden reporting.